How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines Part 2. So we have a couple different versions of this game to look after. This game is going to be releasing towards the end of 2020. It is coming out on next gen and current gen consoles and PC as well. So it's pretty much coming out for everything. First things first is the pre-order bonus. The pre-order bonus actually gives you a couple of pretty cool things just for a pre-order. So you get the digital official soundtrack, the engraved pistol weapon skin, the retro hunter outfit, and the Civil War saber weapon skin, which is pretty cool. The game is just $60 like normal, and it's on Steam and whatnot, and there's a couple different sales going on for this game as well. You can buy for an extra $10 the Bloodlines 2 Unsanctioned Edition, which is going to run you an extra $10. For the extra $10, you do get a decent bit of content. You get the in-game art book, the Damsel Barrett, the Janet outfit, the Smiling Jack outfit, the Vorman family portrait, the sarcophagus table, the severed arm weapon skin, and the stop sign item. I'm not sure what all of this does, but we get more detail here at the bottom. It gives you a 24-hour early access to the game just for an extra $10, in-game commentary from one of the devs, in-game art book, the Damsel Barrett, the Janet outfit, Smiling Jack outfit, the portrait, the sarcophagus table, the weapon skin, and the stop sign. But that's not all. There's even more versions of this game. For an extra $10, this is pretty good. However, there is a $90 version of the game which includes the season pass. Now, with everything previous is also included in something like the more expensive version. So the $90 version includes the current $70 version as part of it. You're just adding on more money for more content. So if you buy the $90 version here, which is the Bloodlines 2 Blood Moon Edition, you get everything from the Unsanctioned Edition included inside of it. So do not feel like just because one version is a little more expensive, you're not going to get stuff from the other version. You will get everything that is within the cheaper versions of the game. So here is the Bloodlines 2 Blood Moon Edition, which is $90. So it's an extra $30 compared to just the normal standard game. However, with this version of the game, you are getting the Season Pass, or the Season of the Wolf is what they're trying to call it. Get the Season Pass to go deeper into Seattle's underbelly and meet the vampire's greatest enemy. So you get 2 story packs with this, like story expansion DLCs, and you get a brand new just expansion. We don't have any news on what this is going to be, but you get the 2 story packs and a expansion included as well. And alongside the Season Pass, you get a bludgeon weapon skin. But let's go down here and read all of this. So from here to here is all the stuff in the normal unsanctioned version of it. So you get the unsanctioned pack, which includes all of this stuff here. But the thing to really look for is, in this version, is the actual season pass, which has the story packs and everything else. It's going to have the in-game DLC content that continues the game for this $90 version of it. But that's not all. There are a couple of deals going on here for it as well, but that's not all. We have the Bloodlines 2 Collector's Edition. Now, this is pretty cool to look at. Let's blow it up here. So this is the collector's edition for the game, and honestly this looks pretty cool, to be completely honest. I really like this actually. How much was it again? So the pricing for this is $170, which, you know, is pretty pricey. However, if you really like the game and you like this artwork and everything, it's actually pretty cool. So we get the Seattle map poster, the main game, the steelbook of the game. So hopefully that's 2 different cases, so you can check out the 2 different artworks, because the normal game artwork is actually pretty cool and I like that. But hopefully you get the steelbook and that. We'll have to see about that in the future and towards what that actually entails. You get a steelbook and a main game included, obviously just on one disc, but you get both actual cases. You get the 20cm resin statue of Elf, which is pretty cool. If you guys have seen the trailer, you can see that she is in that trailer of the game. And this honestly is really cool looking and probably one of the better statues. And obviously she's smoking. You get the Vampire Masquerade 5th edition core book, which is right there. The 7-inch vinyl soundtrack, or 7cm vinyl soundtrack, which is pretty dope too. I like usable stuff in my collector's edition. Statues typically not, but this is actually a pretty good looking statue. And the steelbook is included. You get the PDF. Keep that in mind. This is a PDF for this book. This isn't actually the physical thing you can get, like the poster and the steelbook and the statues and the soundtrack and whatnot. Unfortunately, this is only a PDF and does not actually have it. But inside this collector's edition, you get the First Blood pre-order stuff, just like the rest of them have. The Sanctioned Blood Pack, and you get the Season of the Wolf Pass as well. So you're getting all of the Season Pass included stuff, all of the stuff from the Unsanctioned Blood Pack, and you're getting, of course, the pre-order stuff as well. So this $170 version is going to give you the most content, but is it the most content for your buck? That's kind of up for you to see exactly. So that right there is all of what this $170 version is going to include. And I do not know what all of the in-game items necessarily do, like the sarcophagus table, the severed arm, blah, blah, blah. And I don't know if the outfits actually change anything for you and your characters or anything, but you get all that stuff included for the $170 version. I think this game's steelbook and the statue and the vinyl are really what's worth going for. And obviously having something like a map is pretty good too. Game-wise, I guess that can help you out a little bit. Instead of having to go into your menu and actually look at the actual game itself, you can just have that there. And you can see down here at the bottom, just say PS4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X. We're actually getting logos for that. And of course, it's also on PC as well. On PC, you can go ahead and pre-order any version of this game. However, you cannot go out and pre-order all the different versions for this game on console yet. Not all of them are out. I don't even think this version, the collector's edition, and the one previous, the Season Pass version of the game, I don't think the Bloodlines Blood Moon edition, I don't think either of those are there on console to be pre-ordered yet. This is towards the end of the year when this game's coming out, so it kind of makes sense. And a lot of people would argue, oh, well, they're out of stock. Well, this is just digital stuff right here. The Blood Moon edition's just digital. So obviously they're not out of stock. They just simply don't have it up or don't have it out yet. You can't even find artwork for this on like things like Best Buy, GameStop, Walmart. You can't even see artwork, or when you type this in, you don't even see this. However, these will be versions that will eventually come out. They're just not out currently. So let's break down which version of this game would be best for you. So obviously all the pre-order stuff works for anything, so go ahead and pre-order your game if you want the pre-order pack. Let's go back to the pre-orders here. The pre-orders being the soundtrack, the engraved pistol, the retro outfits, the saber and whatnot. It's running a video in the background without even me clicking it. So you get that stuff, which is pretty cool, and the retro hunter outfit does look pretty nice. The 10 extra bucks does give you a fair bit of content and a 24-hour early access. So if you're trying to just get a hold of that game early, this is probably good for you if you're just trying to get it 24 hours early. The more expensive versions of the game do not give it any earlier than what this version has. So if you're just looking for a decent bit of just extra content, more skins, maybe some more, details about the game and the art book, the portrait, the items, maybe a couple different outfits like this one shows here, you can just get that for an extra $10, which is pretty nice in terms of, price versus the amount of content you're getting. I'd say this is actually pretty reasonable. Nothing physical. I don't think this art book is physical at all. That's why it says in game, so you're not getting anything physical for this. However, you're getting a decent fair bit of more content in terms of just digital actual items within the game, just for an extra $10, which isn't too bad. And the Season Pass is what you need to go for if you are a person who is just trying to get all of the game's DLC. I would say that the $70 edition and the $90 edition is the sweet spot in terms of money versus the amount of content you're getting. $90 is pretty good. Most Season Pass versions of games typically are like $100 to $110, so this is only $90, which is really nice. You get all of the game's possible in-game digital content for the game just for $90. You get the, of course, more content over the time that you'll have this game because there'll be more expansion packs going down the road. You're probably going to get your most bang for your buck for getting this $90 edition because most season passes end up running you extra if you buy the game by itself and then the season pass later. So this is bundled in with it for $90. This right here has to be the best version of the game if you're just trying to talk money per the amount of content of in-game stuff you're going to be playing. This is the sweet spot for that. I would only recommend buying the $170 version if you are a person who likes physical items from games. You're getting nothing extra, nothing at all extra in terms of in-game digital content that you can play if you get this version of the game. So this is running you an extra $110 just for the steelbook, the statue, the map, the soundtrack, and a PDF of one of the core books. So you're not actually getting anything playable for that $110 extra dollars or so, more like $90, $80 extra. You're not getting anything extra for that, you know, that's playable. You're just getting physical items. So unless you don't want physical items, stay away from this one. Go for the $90 version, or go for the $70 version. If you know you want the game, but you're not 100% sure about getting the season pass, then just go for the $70 version. If you know you're going to play the crap out of this game and you want all of the game's in-game content, go for the $90 version just to get the season pass to give you the extra story packs and whatnot. So if I were you, if you're a person who just wants to play this game, go for the standard game, or pay just an extra $10 to get some cooler in-game content. If you want all the playable, possible stuff you can get in the game, grab the $90 edition, the Blood Moon edition. If you're just looking for extra physical stuff that's honestly actually really cool, but you know you just want the physical things, go for the $170 version. You'll get everything else included in all the different versions of the game. So you'll get everything possible within the $170 version. You will get all of the in-game digital playable stuff for the $90 version. You will not get any DLC for the $70 version, and obviously the only thing you possibly could get extra for the normal $60 version of the game is any of the pre-order bonuses, which is also included in all of the stuff. The sweet spot's the $70 version of the game and the $90 version. Personally, I would go for one of those two things, but let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think about this game, which version you think you will want, and if you're excited for this game to come out. I knew it was, you know, supposed to come out early 2020, but it was pushed towards the end of the year in 2020. We don't have an exact release date yet, so we're going to have to wait a little bit on that to get that version of the game, well, not version of the game, but get more content of the game. Obviously, the game isn't ready to be released yet. Not too sure why they didn't release it then, but it has been pushed back towards the end of 2020. I'll be excited for it. It looks like a pretty cool game. There's already a couple different trailers out right now that can help you towards knowing whether or not you want to get this game, but I think that's going to be it for all now, guys. We are very close to 1K subs. We're like 6 subs away, so I'm going to be super happy once we reach 1K subs. Let me know if you guys would like to see any cool videos for 1K subs and whatnot. I will definitely come up with something pretty cool for 1,000 subs if you guys want something like that. But that's going to be it in this video, guys. Like, comment, subscribe for more content. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Thank you all so much for watching.